intensity, electric field intensity for the charge distribution of the line charge, charge distribution of the surface charge, and charge distribution of the volume charge. Okay. Now we, that is capital E is equals to q by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. Okay. So first we have to replace this q with this earlier equation 119, right? So capital E is equals to integration over rho L dl, that is q, divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into air, right? Okay. So that is the line charge distribution. Okay. So equation number 120, that is the charge, that means electric field intensity for the line charge. So E is equals to integration over rho L dl divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square air, that is the line charges, the electric field intensity for the line charge. Okay. Similarly, if uh, capital E is equals to integration over rho S ds divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square air, that is the left charge, right? Okay. And capital E is equals to integration over rho v dv divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into air, that is called the volume charge. So equation number 120 is represent the electric field intensity for, with respect to a line charge. Equation number 121, that is the represent the electric field intensity for the surface charge, and equation number 122, that represents the volume charge density, electric field intensity for the volume charge. Okay, clear? Now this is clear. Clear to all? এই পর্যন্ত ক্লিয়ার তো প্রত্যেকে?
Yes, sir.
Now then we calculate a line charges. Then we calculate a line charges with respect to a arbitrary point. Okay, just you see this diagram very carefully. Okay, consider a line charge with a uniform charge density. Uniform charge density কি বলেছিলাম, যে অ্যাকর্ডিং টু লাইন এক একটা চার্জই থাকবে, কোন একটা জায়গায় কোন একটা লাইনে একটা চার্জ আছে, কোন একটা লাইনে দুটো চার্জ আছে, দ্যাট ইজ নট ইউনিফর্ম চার্জ ডেন্সিটি। ওকে, একটা লাইন বরাবর একটা একটা করেই চার্জ থাকবে, রাইট? ওকে, so if we consider these line charges with uniform charge density rho L, and this charge density, that means the line extending from A to B, right? According to the line we consider, that is A to B, and in this line, that is a uniform charge density is there. Okay, so if we consider in that plane, so uniform charge is uh, located according to z direction, because it is in Cartesian plane, right? Okay, so the charge element or differential charge element dq, that associated with dl is equals to dj. কারণ why? Because dl according to z direction, differential length dl according to z direction, that means the differential length dl is equals to dj, right? Okay, so dq, we already know that dq is equals to rho l dl. আগেই পড়লাম, dq is equals to rho l dl. So if dl is according to z direction, so that will be represented rho l dj. If the line charges according to z y direction, then it will be rho l dy. If the line charge is located in x direction, then it will be rho l dx. Clear? Clear to all? Okay. Now there is a point P, an arbitrary point, whose coordinates are x, y, and z. Right? x, y, and z, and there is a line charge A to B. So we have to calculate the electric field intensity at that point P with respect to this line charges, right? Okay. Now at the point P, whose coordinates is 0, 0, z, because it is from origin. So at point P, whose coordinate is x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0, z is equal to z, right? And there is a point Q. There is a point Q whose coordinate is x dot, y dot, z dot. So if here also x dot is equal to 0, y dot is equal to 0, z dot is equal to 0, right? So first we have to remember that O, O point whose x whose coordinate 0, 0, 0. Q point whose coordinate is 0, 0, z dot. P whose coordinate is x, comma y, comma z, and T whose coordinate is 0, comma 0, comma z. Right? Okay. Clear to all? Now, now, if we calculate the total charge Q, okay, if we calculate the total charge Q according to these line charges AB, so we have write this equation, that is Q is equal to integration over ZA by ZB rho L dz, right? According to Z direction, because all the direction x direction, y direction in this field is equal to 0. That's why Q is equals to ZA integration over ZA to ZB rho L dz, right? So it is the total charge according to this line. Okay. Now the electric field intensity at a arbitrary point P, whose coordinate is x, comma y, comma z, right? Okay, can be found that capital E is equals to integration over rho L dl divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square into air. It is already we know that from this equation, one one ten one 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 zero 120, right? So the electric field intensity at arbitrary point P, whose coordinate is x, comma y, comma z, can be found by the equation capital E is equals to integration over rho L dl divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square ar, right? Now, if we assume P is a field point, okay, whose coordinate is x, comma y, comma z, and Q is a source point whose coordinate x dot, y dot, z dot. P is a field point whose coordinate is x, comma y, comma z, and Q is a source point whose coordinate is x dot, comma y dot, comma z dot, right? And if there is a distance vector between P and Q, distance vector between P and Q, that is represented by R. Okay, so so uh, we have to calculate the value of R, right? Now, according to, we already know that according to this figure, if the differential length is equal to dz, because differential length according to z direction. That's why differential length dl is equal to dz. But it is from z dot. It is from the z dot, because the source point, q, whose coordinate is represented by z dot. So dl is equals to dz dot, right? Now the capital R is the vector. Okay, capital R is the distance vector. Then first we calculate the distance vector in respect of Cartesian coordinate and cylindrical coordinate. Okay, so the distance vector r will be difference between the two magnitude component of 2 points. That means x minus 0 into ax, y minus 0 into ay, plus z minus z dot into az, right? Okay, because the if this is the z, ot, the value of ot is the z, right? But value of oq, that is z dot. Okay, so that is z dot. So that's why the vector which is represented as capital R is equals to x comma y comma z minus 0 comma 0 comma z dot. So the vectors will be in Cartesian coordinate, that is x into ax plus y into ay plus z into z dot into az. Got my point? Clear? Now, if we represent this vector in a cylindrical coordinate, so at that point, okay, so that's point, okay, so in that point, the phi will be 0 because phi will constant, right? So the variable part is, if we represent the r vector in cylindrical format, so rho into a phi plus z minus z dot into az, right? Now, if we calculate the r square, okay, r square, so r square is equal to mod of r square is equal to mod of r into whole square. So that is will be z x square plus y square plus z minus z dot whole square from this equation, right? From this equation. So magnitude of the r is root under x square plus y square plus z minus z dot square. Then after, if we again take the uh, square, then root will be cancelled out. So r square will be x square plus y square plus z minus z dot square, right? Okay. Now we know that from equation, according to the um, Cartesian coordinate and cylindrical coordinate, we know that x square plus y square is equal to rho square, right? এটা আমরা পড়ে এসেছি। So we put the value x square plus y square is equal to rho square. So r square will be rho square plus z minus z dot square, right? Then we calculate this unit vector. Okay, this unit vector ar by r square, এটাকে আমাকে বের করতে হবে। Okay, so ar by r square, we know that according to the unit vector আমরা জানি ar is equals to r by mod r, right? Okay, so mod r is equals to, so ar by r square, so r by it will be এটা আমরা প্রুফ করেছি আগে, it is already proved in earlier, that is ar by r square is equal to r by mod r cube, right? So if we represent it in a cylindrical coordinate format, so r will be rho f rho plus z minus z dot into az, that is r, right? And mod r, that is root under rho square plus z minus z dot square to the power half into that cube. So the equation will be ar by r square in respect of cylindrical coordinate format. So rho fi plus z minus z dot into az whole divided by rho square plus z minus z dot to the power 2/3. Clear? Clear তো? তোমরা কিন্তু রেসপন্স করবে, ওকে? মানে এই স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ যদি না বুঝতে পারো পরের চেষ্টা বুঝতে পারি না, ওকে? জাস্ট এ করতে না, আমাকে চ্যাট বক্সে বলে দিবে ক্লিয়ার, ওকে? নাও it then we substituting we know that the electric field intensity for the line charge, okay, electric field intensity of the line charge capital E is equals to integration over rho LVL by 4 pi epsilon dot r square into air. So we have to replace first AR by R square with this equation, right? AR by R with this equation, right? So in that part, rho L divided by 4 pi epsilon not R squared epsilon not, this is constant, right? So it will be out of the integration rho L 4 pi epsilon naught, that is constant out of the integration, right? Okay. Now this AR, this AR by AR by AR by R square is replaced by this equation, right? By this equation. Okay. So it will be E is equals to rho L 4 pi epsilon naught integration over rho a rho plus z minus z dot az divided by rho square plus z minus z dot to the power 3 by 2 z dot. So that is equation number 115, right? Okay. But one thing remember that we have to calculate this R in respect of rho phi j, because that is rho alpha j. Okay, because that is the value, that is alpha change from this angle. This angle will be alpha 1, right? And this angle will be alpha 2, and this angle will be alpha, right? Okay. Now we convert it into d alpha form. Okay, we convert it
So can
into
you
d
read the
alpha form.
equation?
Okay. Yes, yes.
Yeah, this equation.
Hmm.
Can you reread the
This equation.
equation? Yeah.
Yes. Capital E is equal to rho L divided by 4 pi epsilon naught. That is constant part, right? That is constant part. Then we replace AR by R square. AR by R square by this part. By this part. Okay? Okay. So A rho plus Z minus Z dot AZ whole divided by rho square plus Z minus Z dot to the power 3 by 2. বোঝা গেছে? Clear? Okay. এই যে
Yes.
ইকুয়েশনটা আছে, এই যে ইকুয়েশনটা, দিস ইকুয়েশন, এটাকে আমরা জেড টার্মে নিয়ে গেলাম উইথ সিলিন্ড্রিক্যাল কোঅর্ডিনেট, রাইট? ওকে, এ আর বাই আর স্কোয়ারটাকে আমি এই ফর্মে নিয়ে আসলাম। ক্লিয়ার? ওকে,
Okay.
then we calculate the z form in terms of alpha. Why? Because this, if this angle is changed, if this angle is changed, then the change of alpha from alpha 2 to alpha 1, alpha in তোমার any arbitrary angle, if alpha is changed, then the electric field intensity of this point will be changed. So first we have established a equation with respect to alpha. Okay, now we know that R is equals to a x into ax plus y into ay plus z minus z dot az, right? Now root a মানে mod a is equals to root under x square plus y square plus z minus z dot, this is z dot, z minus z dot square, right? That is equals to root under rho square plus z minus z dot square, because x square plus y square we know that is rho square, right? that is equal to rho sec alpha. That is equal to rho sec alpha. এই rho sec alpha টি কোথা থেকে আসছে সেটি বোঝানোর জন্য এই জিনিসটি তোমাকে বুঝতে হবে। এটা কিন্তু কোনো বইয়ে তুমি পাবে না, বইয়ে কিন্তু ইকুয়েশনটা দিয়ে দিয়েছে। কোথা থেকে আসছে দেখো, if we take a geometrical triangle P, okay, QP. If we consider this triangle PQP, PQP, right? According to this, that is alpha. This angle of PPQ is alpha. Angle of PPQ is alpha. So if we again redraw this triangle, okay, P, that is P point, that is P point. So PQ, that is alpha, right? And the distance of that is PQ, that is R. Distance of PQ, that is R, that is R vector. Okay, and the distance of Q, that is the distance of PT, that is rho. Distance of PT, that is rho. This one, PT, that is rho. Okay, now if we consider this triangle, okay, if we consider this triangle, this angle will be 90 degree. Okay, this angle will be 90 degree. Orthogonal, orthogonal system. Okay, so if we take tan alpha, okay, if we take tan alpha, then tan alpha is equals to base that is z minus z dot, that is perpendicular by base. Here perpendicular is z minus z dot, base is rho. So tan alpha is equal to z by z dot by rho, right? Okay, so z minus z dot is equal to rho tan alpha. Okay, here z minus z dot is equal to rho tan alpha. Okay, so z dot is equals to, we can write z minus rho tan alpha. Got my point? Clear? Z dot is equals to z minus rho tan alpha. Right? Okay. Here z is equal to OT. This value is z. OT. This value is z. OT. This value is z. Right? Okay. Okay. So z dot is equals to z minus rho tan alpha. So we can write also z is equals to OT minus rho tan alpha. Right? Now, if we differentiate of this equation with respect to alpha, okay, if we differentiate this equation with respect to alpha, then dz dot by d alpha is equals to minus rho sec square alpha. Got my point? Okay, dz dot by d alpha is equals to minus uh, rho sec square alpha. Right? Okay, so dz dot is equals to minus rho sec square alpha d alpha. Okay, dz dot is equals to minus rho sec square alpha d alpha. Right? Okay, then we recall the equation number 115. কোনটা? এই ইকুয়েশনটাকে নিয়ে আসবো and replace all the value of z with respect to alpha. Right? Okay, so that is dz dot is equals to rho sec square alpha d alpha. So dz dot is replaced by minus rho sec square alpha d alpha. Right? Okay, and the other term is replaced by in this equation. Okay, that means rho a rho z minus z dot az, এটাকেও রিপ্লেস করতে হবে। ওকে, এটা রিপ্লেস করলে এই পার্টটা আসবে, কিভাবে আপনাদের দেখাচ্ছি। ওকে, রো A row plus minus Z dot AZ. So we already calculate Z minus Z dot is equals to rho tan alpha. From this equation, Z minus Z dot is equal to rho tan alpha, right? Okay. So it will be replaced by rho A row Z minus Z dot is replaced by rho tan alpha AZ, right? So tan alpha is equals to, we know that sin alpha by cos alpha, right? So if we equate this, taking the uh, um, uh, multiply with respect to cos alpha of this equation, so this will be rho cos alpha A rho plus rho sin alpha by cos alpha. So this will be this term of the equation, rho A rho plus Z minus Z dot AZ, that is replaced by this equation. A rho cos alpha A rho minus sin alpha AZ by cos phi. That is equation A. That is equation A. Clear? Clear to all? Clear to all? Clear to all? Okay. ক্লিয়ার তো, প্রত্যেকের ক্লিয়ার তো? And yes, yes, বলো বলো বিমান বলো। Yes, 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 অবশ্যই। দেখো এই ক্যালকুলেশনটা ব্রাহ্মণ ডেকে দেবো একটা এরকম ঠাকুর আর আইটেম হচ্ছে কচুরি চেহারা লাড্ডু হলদিরামের লাড্ডু। আমি 20 জনের আপাতত। হ্যালো yes yes বলো yes ভালো আরো ভালো খাওয়া হবে। আমি এখান থেকে বলছি। হ্যাঁ ওই অনুদাকে ওকে we know that এটা আমরা আগেই করেছি we know that yes man background noise is coming but I have no option I am in the admission office okay please adjust couple of days okay I'm sorry for that r is equals to this r is equals to x into ax plus y into ay plus z minus z dot az. That is our vector. Okay, r vector representing Cartesian coordinate. Now first we calculate the modulus of r. So mod of r is equals to root under x square plus y square plus z minus z dot square. Okay, Bimal? Then we know that x square plus y square is equal to rho square. So put the value. So root under x square rho square plus z minus z dot square. Right? Okay. Now that is equals to rho sec alpha. How it is come? Okay. Now if we draw the triangle, this is T point, our main figure. This is T point and this is Q point. Okay. Just this figure. This figure. Okay. P Q. So value of PT whose magnitude is rho, value of PQ whose magnitude is R, and value of PQ whose magnitude is Z minus Z dot. Why Z minus Z dot? Because OP is equal to Z and OQ is equal to Z dot. So value of QT, that is Z minus Z dot. Got my point? Clear? Okay. So that's why this figure, that is PQ is equal to Z minus Z dot, PT is equal to rho, and PQ is equal to R. Okay. Now if this is the 90 degree because it is the orthogonal system, cylindrical coordinate, rho এর সাথে z এর তোমার orthogonal relation থাকবে, that means rho and z এর with 90 degree relation. Okay, so that will be 90 degree, right? Okay, now from this triangle we calculate tan alpha. So tan alpha is equals to uh, perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is equal to z minus z dot, and base is equal to uh, rho. So tan alpha is equal to z minus z dot by rho, right? So z minus z dot is equal to rho tan alpha. So z minus z dot is equal to rho tan alpha. So z dot is equal to z minus rho tan alpha, right? Now we know that z is equal to OT. Z is equal to OT. This OT, OT, this value is z. Okay. So again, z is equal to OT minus rho tan alpha. Now, if we take differentiation with respect to alpha of this equation, right? So dz dot by d alpha is equal to minus rho sec square alpha, because dd alpha of tan alpha is equal to sec square alpha. So dz dot by d alpha is equal to minus rho sec square alpha. So dz dot is equal to minus rho sec square alpha d alpha. Clear? Bimban, clear? Clear?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now we replace this value of the equation. Okay, that means rho a rho plus z minus z dot az. এটাকে রিপ্লেস করবো আলফা রেসপেক্টে, right? Okay. Now z minus z dot, we know that from this equation z minus z dot is equal to rho tan alpha. Put the value of rho tan alpha, right? So tan alpha is equals to how much? Sin alpha by cos alpha. So after multiplying the equation cos alpha with this equation, so this will be rho cos alpha a rho plus rho sin alpha by cos alpha. Here, so the equation will be this equation. That means rho a rho plus z minus z dot az. That will be replaced by rho cos alpha a rho minus sin alpha az divided by cos alpha. And this will be equating equation number 1. And dz dot we have calculated minus rho sec square alpha d alpha, already calculated this equation. Okay, dz dot is equal to minus rho sec square alpha d alpha. That is equation number 2. Plus z minus z whole to the power 3 by 2. Okay, now z minus z dot we know that is tan alpha, right? Okay, now it is square. Okay, so that is will be rho square plus rho square tan square alpha to the whole to the power 3 by 2. Now if you take common rho square, then rho square into 1 plus tan square to the power 3 by 2. 1 plus tan square is equal to sec square alpha, right? Now after calculating the power, so that is equal to rho q sec q alpha, that is equating 6. That means the denominator part, this one, is replaced by rho q sec q alpha. Okay, right? Then we replace the equation number 115. This equation is equation number 115 by this equation A, B, C. So equation number 115 is equal to E is equal to rho L divided by 4 pi epsilon naught integration over alpha is equal to alpha 1 to alpha 2 rho a rho z minus z dot az divided by rho square plus z minus z dot whole to the power 3 by 2. So we have to replace this part separately. This part by equation number 1a dz dot by equation number b, and this the denominator part by equation number 3. So A equation, that is rho cos alpha a rho minus sin alpha az by cos phi, right? dz dot is equals to minus rho x square alpha d alpha. Okay, and the last one is the that is the C, that is the uh, this part. So if we replace the equation number 125 by A B C equation, so that is equal to rho L by 4 pi epsilon naught integration over alpha 1 to alpha 2. Okay, rho cos alpha A alpha minus sin alpha Az minus sec square alpha B alpha. Okay, divided by rho q alpha q cos alpha. This is cos alpha and the denominator part is rho q sec square alpha. Right now, we common from this equation rho sec square alpha, Okay, so this sec square alpha is cancel out. This rho square and this rho q is cancel out. One rho is exists in the denominator part. Okay, so that is equal to rho L divided by 4 pi epsilon naught integration over alpha 1 to alpha 2 cos alpha a rho plus sin alpha az d alpha. That is our the standard equation or standard equation for the electric field intensity of a line charge with respect to an arbitrary point. Okay, so equation number 156, that is capital E is equals to minus rho L divided by 4 pi epsilon naught rho integration over alpha 1 to alpha 2 cos alpha a rho plus sin alpha az d alpha. Equation number 126 basically represents the electric field intensity of a arbitrary point P with respect to a line charge which is situated in the z direction from A to B. Okay, got my point? Clear? Clear to all? Clear? Clear to all? Now, we move a special case. So we have to calculate the electric field intensity uh, of a uh, arbitrary point P with a line charge A to B which is situated in z direction. That is given by capital E is equal to minus rho L divided by 4 pi epsilon naught rho integration over alpha 1 to alpha 2 cos alpha a rho plus sin alpha az d alpha. Right? Now we equating this integration. So if we equating this equation with a finite line charge, that means if we know the value of angle, okay, if we know the value of angle alpha 1 and alpha 2, okay, so alpha A is the point which is uh, situated with alpha 1 angle from y direction parallelly, and B is the point which is situated at alpha 2 angle with y direction parallel. So if we know the angle value of alpha 1 and alpha 2, then it will be is a finite length, right? It will be a finite length. So that will be E is equals to minus rho L 4 pi epsilon naught rho alpha 1 to alpha 2 cos alpha a rho plus sin alpha az dr. Now, if we calculate it in the finite line chart, that means we have to calculate the integration and put the value of upper limit and lower limit. So, after calculating this integration, so that is cos alpha is equals to minus sin alpha into a rho whose value is alpha 1 to alpha 2, that is the upper limit, lower limit. Then integration over sine alpha, that is cos alpha, and whose value is alpha 1 to alpha 2 finite limit. Okay. Now, if we put the value of upper limit and lower limit, then E is equal to minus rho L 4 pi epsilon naught rho, then minus of sine alpha 2 minus sine alpha 1 a rho plus cos alpha 2 minus cos alpha 1 a rho. So, equation number 126. Equation number 126 represents the electric field intensity of a arbitrary point P with respect to a line which is situated in z direction in between the angle of alpha 1 and alpha 2. Right? Clear? Clear হয়েছে কিনা বলবে প্রত্যেকে আমাকে। ক্লিয়ার তো?
Yes.
ক্লিয়ার? নাও এটা একটা স্পেশাল কেস আছে। ওকে, তুমি একটু একবার একটু ভালো করে একটু যদি থিঙ্ক করো, ঠিক আছে? এই যে অ্যাঙ্গেলটা আছে, দিস অ্যাঙ্গেল এ পয়েন্ট আর বি পয়েন্ট, এ পয়েন্ট আর বি পয়েন্টের অ্যাঙ্গেলটা যদি অনেক বড় হয়, এ পয়েন্ট ধরো এই এ পয়েন্ট যেখানে আছে, বি পয়েন্ট যদি ইনফিনিটি থাকে, তাহলে এ আর বি এর মধ্যে অ্যাঙ্গেলটা কত হবে বলতে পারবে? এ আর বি এর মধ্যে অ্যাঙ্গেলটা কত হবে বি যদি ইনফিনিটি পয়েন্টে থাকে? If A is situated in the location B is far away from there, then the angle will be alpha 1 angle টা কত হবে? It will be 90 degree or pi by 2. Okay, so for a finite length, point B whose vector location is 0, 0, alpha, and a point A whose vector location is 0, 0, minus alpha. One is positive infinity, another is negative infinity. In between that, line is one is positive infinity, one is negative infinity. Right? So, in that case, alpha 1 will be pi by 2. Right? And alpha 2 will be minus pi by 2. Right? So, in that case, z component will vanish. Z component তখন থাকবে না, এটাকে ইমাজিন করলে বুঝতে পারবে। Z component is vanished. So in that case, alpha cos alpha 2 is equal to cos minus pi by 2. So that will be minus 1. That will be minus 1. So not 0. It is minus 1. And cos pi by 2, that will be 1. So this term, plus alpha 2, that is plus 1 to minus 1, that is minus 1 to plus 1, that will be 0. So z component will be 0. If the z component will be 0, then the equation 1 to 6 become E is equal to minus rho L 4 pi epsilon naught minus sine pi by minus sine minus pi by 2 minus sine pi by 2. Okay. So that will be the value of sine pi by 2 sine pi by 2, that is 1. So minus minus rho L 4 pi epsilon naught rho into minus 2. Now if minus minus cancel out, 4 and 2 cancel out by 2, so equation will be E is equal to rho L divided by 2 pi epsilon naught rho into a rho. So that is the exact equation of electric field intensity of a arbitrary point P, right? Arbitrary point P with respect to line charges which is situated in the z direction. E is equals to rho L 2 pi epsilon naught rho into L. Clear? That
Sir,
is
can
the
you show the
equation.
previous equations
Which equation?
just above the figure? Yeah,
This one.
yes, sir.
এটা এটা ইন্টিগ্রেট করার পর পেয়েছি আফটার ইন্টিগ্রেটিং আফটার ইন্টিগ্রেটিং after integrating this cos alpha into d alpha, so minus sin alpha and integration sin alpha is equals to cos alpha. Then we put the upper limit and lower limit minus sin alpha alpha 1 to alpha 2 cos alpha alpha 1 to alpha
Okay,
2. Then you get this equation. ঠিক আছে?
okay, sir.
So any doubts anyone? কারোর কোন ডাউট আছে? Any doubt? ও তোমাদের ইয়ে নিতে ভুলে গেছি ও অ্যাটেন্ডেন্সটা দাও ক্লাস তো শেষ হয়ে গেল put your attendance in the chat box. Yes. I request all of you, please calculate these line charges, okay, at least 2 times. দুবার তোমরা না দেখে লিখবে, ওকে, পড়ার পর না দেখে পুরো ক্যালকুলেশনটা করবে স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ। অনেকগুলো স্টেপ আছে, কোন স্টেপের পরে কোনটা আসবে সেটা মনে রাখতে হবে একমাত্র প্র্যাকটিস করে, নচেত কিন্তু নামাতে পারবে না এই বড় ইকুয়েশন। এই ইকুয়েশন 10 নম্বরের আসবে, 10 মার্কস, 10 মার্কস ক্যারি করবে, ওকে। আরো কোনো ডাউট থাকলে বলবে। ইয়েস ইয়েস মান আসবে, ঠিক আছে, সামনের মান্থে আসবে, আমি অলরেডি কোশ্চেন পাঠিয়ে দিয়েছি।
Okay, sir.